Quickly today we'll be looking at the ideal woman traits of an ideal woman today. So I'm gonna be giving us some traits or some things how you could know an ideal woman, ways you can know an ideal woman. So that's what we'll be looking at today. Now, quickly, is if it's your first time of coming across my channel, please do well to like and subscribe, please, and don't forget to always share. And don't forget, turn on your notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I'm dropping a video like this. Now let's an ideal woman. How ideal woman? How will we know that this person or this woman is an ideal woman? Now, it's more than it's more than being beautiful. It's more than being having front and having back. It's more than that. You get it? So now number one trait of an ideal woman is character value. Character value. A woman of character now is a woman that that is self-respected. We'll talk about self-respected. A woman that is of self-respect. Now, how do you know a woman that has a self-respect or that is self-respected? This is a woman that knows the worth. She knows her worth. She knows what she wants, and she does not tolerate disrespect. See, there are women that knows what and where they belong. They know themselves. They respect themselves, and in turn, they respect others. Now, one thing you should know about respect, and English must say respect is reciprocal. That is truth. So, when you respect yourself, you will in turn respect others. Now, what you cannot do for yourself, you can't do to other persons. Don't forget this. Know this. Anything you cannot do for yourself, you can't do it to another person. So, a woman that is self-respected is a woman that does not tolerate disrespect. So, when you respect yourself, you know other person deserves what respect. We're talking about what the ideal woman trait. How to know an ideal woman? Number one, this woman must be of character. When it comes to value, she should be complete when it comes to what character value. Another thing under character value is integrity. Integrity. Now, this integrity it boils down to what honesty. It boils down to trustworthiness, consistency. It gets now. Listen, it's not all about you know how to dress, you know how to carry yourself and all of that. No, you must be a lady of integrity. You must be a woman of integrity. You must be a woman that does not tolerate disrespect. It's very important. It is one trait for you to know what an ideal woman, a woman that is worth it. Now, under same character value, we have what kindness. Kindness. See, not all women are kind. Let's be real. Let's accept the truth. Not all women are kind. So there are people that are born with a heart of kindness. Oh, called kind-hearted persons, kind-hearted women, kind-hearted women, kind-hearted people. So if you want to know an ideal woman, check out for that woman that is what kind-hearted, compassionate to people, without being a people pleaser. Now look at it. These are two different things. You can be compassionate and at the same time not being people pleaser. Now there are some persons that just want to please people and what we call like the eye service thing. You get it? There are people like that. Trust me, there are people like that. But in this other one, this one, she wants to please people and at the same time not kind-hearted. There are still people like that. But when we talk about kind-hearted people, genuine kind-hearted people, they are people that are compassionate to the core and they don't please people. They don't do it because they want gainsay from people. No, no. They do it because that is their nature, that is their character, that is their behavior, that is everything about them. That is everything about them. Traits of an ideal woman. Under character value, we talk about what emotional intelligence. This woman must be what emotionally intelligent. She must be emotionally intelligent. A woman that can understand and manage what her emotion. Now, I will take you back to the Bible. Esther wouldn't have become a queen if Vashti could or was able to control her emotions. If Queen Vashti was able to control her emotions, Esther wouldn't have become a king. She wouldn't have dreamt it because if you look at Esther, outwardly, She's not even close to becoming a maid, not to talk of what becoming a queen. But Vashti could not control her emotion, and it has been ordained by God that what Esther will one day come to become a queen. And so Vashti misbehaved emotionally, and then what happened? Esther had the chance of becoming a queen. So a woman that cannot manage her emotion is a woman that will one day lose everything she had labored for. Believe me, she will lose everything she had labored for. See, it doesn't matter how much she had been either in that relationship or in that marriage, whatever it could be, she will lose everything. Why? Because she cannot manage her emotions. You get it? So a woman that is emotionally intelligent is an ideal woman, a woman of focus. She understands. See, the truth is, everybody one time or the other can be emotionally mad, like emotionally imbalanced. One time you are happy, the other time you are not. But the ability for you to manage it. See, you can be crazy over a thing, but don't allow it get over you. So many persons have missed blessings. So many people have missed out good things. So many people have missed out opportunities, connections, better friendship, just because of what they couldn't manage their emotions. Oh, you are angry. You want to tell everybody that you are angry, and you begin to, you go out there, say what you're not supposed to say. Talk to people you're not supposed to talk to in the wrong manner because you are angry. And then when things begin to play around negatively, they begin to blame the devil. No, it's not the devil. It's because you couldn't manage your emotion. One time or the other, people that were supposed to be of help to you, people that are supposed to be helpers to you, you talked to them. Your emotion made you to misbehave in their presence. And what happened? You lose connections, you lose contact, you lose good friendship. Emotional intelligence, you must be able to manage your emotions. And number 5 under character value is a woman of humility. A woman of humility. See, trust guys, you know I'm saying this, I'm a guy. Guys love women that are humble. The truth is, your beauty is just an added advantage to whatever you would gain from men. Your beauty is an added advantage, but the core thing, the principal thing is what? Your character. Is she humble? Can she manage stress? you know is she Does she have integrity? Name. Does she have self-respect? Is she kind? See, as a lady, when you miss out from these 5 things, it will be very difficult for you to get a man that will settle down with you. See, I tell ladies, or I do say on this my platform, that listen, men like beauty. Yes, men like women that has big balls and big nyash. It's very good. Yes, you are beautiful. See, you will end up warming their bed. You will end up warming their bed. So when they want to settle down, they will go for that person that is good enough in character and not beauty. That is just the truth. Yes, you have big balls, fine. You have big nails, fine. You can talk English, good. You are beautiful, fine. They are all added advantage. The principal thing when it comes to relationship and marriage is this 5 core thing: self-respect, kindness, humility, emotional control, and integrity. When you have this as a woman, forget about the rest things. Forget about the rest things. You are already in line. You are already good to go. Traits of an ideal woman is what we are talking about. Don't forget the traits of an ideal woman. How would you know an ideal woman? So we're still talking about what? Character value. So these 5 things we have mentioned, they are all under character value. Talking about humility, talking about emotional intelligence, talking about kindness, integrity, and what? And self-respect. They are under character values. Character and values. Now, number 2. Number two trait for you to know an ideal woman is personal growth. Personal growth. Now look at this. Look at this one very well. When we talk about personal growth, number one on that personal growth is this. Is she purpose driven? Does she have a purpose? Does she have purpose? It is not everybody that has purpose. And as a human being, generally, now let me say this generally now, not just to the women alone. Generally, you must have a purpose. Now, what is my purpose? What is my purpose here? As a man, as a woman, as a person generally, what is my purpose? Does he has goals? Does he has dreams? Does he have directions? Check out for these things. It is very important. A woman, as a woman, you must have a goals. See, let me tell you, gone are those days when you say, as a woman, if it's too much, but a man go marry me for house, I will end up in my husband's house. It's a lie. It's more than that in this century. In these days, it is more than that. See, no man, no boy with a liability, nobody, nobody. As a woman, you must have dreams. Wake up in the morning. Okay, now what should I do? What am I going to do? See, men are no longer men are not the only ones that are not bringing things to the table. See, there are women now that they make the table and they will still fill the table with things. These are women with purpose. These are women with dreams, women with visions. So don't expect only the man to take responsibility of everything. It's a lie. Well, if you don't know, if you've not seen, there are women now that are taking care of men. Yes, there are women now that are taking care of men. They are there. So if you are still in that phase of when I get married, I will end up in my husband's house. Yeah, you will remain there forever. Maybe if worst comes to worst, you begin to go from one man to another, and they begin to use you as a football. And before you know it, you are already addicted, and you end up in your father's house, or you end up in church. Hey, that's late. You now become at your old age. You now begin to preach the gospel that you didn't preach when you were in your 20s. In your 40s, you remember that there is God. No, it's not so. You must be purpose driven on that personal growth. Grow yourself, study. It's very important. Be purpose driven. When you have purpose, you will grow. When you have purpose, you see men coming for you, running after you, begging just to become your friend. We're not talking about relationship now, we're talking about marriage. Just for you to become their friends, they will begin to beg you. They will beg you. Now, number two, under personal growth, be self-aware. Be self-aware. Know your strength and your weakness. At 2025, between 2025, you don't still know what you can do as a woman. The truth is, I wonder where you will end up. You don't know what your strength is capable of. You don't know what your strength can carry you to do. You don't know what you are capable of doing. Then I think you just have to sleep again and wake up. Sleep again and wake up. So under personal growth, be aware of yourself. Know what you can do. Know what your strength can carry you for. Know what you are up to. Know your weakness. Oh, this is my strength and this is my weakness. Okay. You know how to manage these two things. There is no person that doesn't have weakness. That's the truth. Everybody, both male and female. But I am directed strictly to female now. I'm trying to talk about the female gender in this very topic. I'm talking about the female gender. So, as a woman, know your strengths, know your weakness, know what you can and cannot do. Now, if you see that someone is trying to drag you to that aspect of your weakness or what you cannot do, hey, you know that no, 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 no. Where you are taking me right to now is a turn off for me. Is a turn off for me. I can't do it. Let them know. You yourself, you know first, so that you can be able to relate it to other persons. Be self-aware. Now, number 3 under personal growth is what? A woman with a teachable spirit. As a woman, as an ideal woman, be teachable. Be teachable. When I mean be teachable, open up to learning and growth. See, I have seen, it's not maybe I have seen some ladies or some girls that will tell you they know everything. Ah, yeah, man, they know everything. You don't need to tell them anything at all. You don't need to tell them anything at all. They know everything. They can tell you, when you mention this, I know it. When you say this, I know it. When you say this, I know it. And when you in turn look at these people that are telling you they know everything, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. They don't. So as a woman, be teachable, be open up to growth, open up to learning. Let people teach you what you don't know. Nobody is an island. Nobody is an island. So have this teachable spirit. I have learned one thing over time, that no matter who is heading me, I have always learned to learn. I have always learned to learn. No matter how small that person is that is teaching you, that is training you, that is giving you information, open your heart to receive it. Why? Because there is something they know that you don't know, and which you must learn. There is something you don't know that they know, and which you in turn must learn. I'm sorry, my audio just fade here, so I decided to be saying this just like this. So, as an ideal woman, like I was saying, you must you must have this teachable spirit. You must have this teachable spirit. Very important, so that you can be able to really live well. It could be in that relationship, in that marriage, or wherever you find yourself. Please, if you're watching this video right now, please do well to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, turn on your notification bell so that you will be able to know whenever we are dropping a video. This is the ideal woman trait part 1. Next time, I'll come again for the part 2 of this video. Do stay well and bye for now. I'll see you then.